Hey y'all, welcome to week 13. It is the week of competition and competitive advantage. And you have two assignments. One competitive analysis, one competitor advantage. Sorry. I can't use my words. Competitive advantage, competitor analysis. Those are two different things. First, competitive advantage. The competitive advantage is about you. It is not about them. It is what sets you apart and what makes you better. That's what this is. Now, in a competitive advantage, you have to decide what your advantage is. And your advantage is almost always a one of 6 things. And I have those listed in the assignment for you. They are price, quality, selection, service, speed and turnaround, and location. What do you do better than the competition? In the competitor analysis, we are talking about them. Don't talk about yourself. It's about them. It's not about you. We are analyzing them. We are not following that up with, and I'm better because. That's not what this is. Competitor analysis is about them. Analyze them. Shop them. Look at their website. How much are their prices? What is their, if they are already open and working, what are their Facebook reviews? What do they have a Yelp page? And whatever the thing is that allows you to see what kind of customer service score they have, what does that look like? What are the things that they're missing? What are they not doing? But what are they doing well? They're surviving this crazy world of business that we live in somehow. Find out what they do well. But also, maybe figure out what it is that they're lacking. And not everyone will be lacking something. And that will make your competitive advantage even harder. Because if they're fantastic at everything, then we've got to figure out where your business fits into that. And so that can be hard because a lot of us, well, I'm going to open a business and people are going to want to give me their money to buy the thing that I'm selling. Not really, because they can buy it somewhere else. So we have to figure out what makes us different so that the customer then sees that, oh, maybe I should go over here instead because they have this or do it this way or whatever. First things first, price. Cheaper is not always better. So don't just tell me you're going to be cheaper than the competition. Keep that in mind. In the 6 factors of a competitive advantage that I listed for you, you will never have all of them. No business has all of them. You might have 1 or 2, maybe 2, okay? If we look at Walmart does not beat out the competition on all 6 of these. They don't. But they do beat out the competition on a couple of them, and they do it very well. When you look at price, that's Walmart's whole thing. Discount buying, low prices, that's in their trademark. I mean, Walmart is known for a huge selection and a low price. One-stop shopping, and you can afford what's in there. Now, they do not win the game on quality. There will always be another business that you can get another pair of jeans at or whatever that has a higher quality. Walmart does not win the quality game, and that's okay. It's not the game they're playing. They're going to beat it at price and at selection, okay? Service. Walmart has never been known to have excellent customer service. I'm not going to say that locally we don't have some great Walmart employees that work very hard at customer service, but as a company, they're never known for great customer service. So they're not known for bad customer service, but their selling point is not the customer service. It's price and selection. Speed and turnaround. Amazon wins the game on speed and turnaround. Their whole business model is about speed and turnaround. Walmart also does now do some 2-day shipping, next day shipping, stuff like that in the same way, but they had to do it to catch up to Amazon because in online sales, Amazon wins hands down. So they had to kind of up their game. But big picture, they are still the price and selection business, okay? Now, location. Walmart could win on the location fact. There's Walmarts everywhere. I live in Sherwood. There's 2 Walmarts next door to each other. Okay, and if you're going to bring Target in on the conversation, I will pass more Walmarts from my house to work than I will Target or whatever other competitor we're going to talk about. Target absolutely in this scenario wins the game on quality. Some would argue they win the game on customer service. Target is the one that will open extra lanes if the line gets too long. Walmart, they don't, and we all know that. In fact, there are some days that you go in there, there are no lanes with people checking you out, and one of the self-checkout areas is shut down, and here we are. So they sell the same thing, though. Target and Walmart ultimately sell the same thing. Target will have some brands that Walmart doesn't because they're not in it for the low price game. So they're selling things at a little bit higher price. Even though, like, you can get Charmin toilet paper at Target and at Walmart, and it's probably $1 more expensive at Target. I dare say. I don't know exactly, but Target's not in it to say, hey, we're cheaper than everybody else. That's not what they're doing. They sell you on the belief of higher quality and a higher customer service. So when you're looking at your competitive advantage, what sets you apart from the competition? The very competition that you talked about in your competitor analysis, and do the competitor analysis first. The very competition that you looked at in your competitor analysis. When you write your competitive advantage, now that you've done your competitor analysis, sit back and think about it. What makes me stand out? What makes me better? What am I offering that they don't? If we're going to open a coffee shop, and clearly, if you're locally, Starbucks, 7 Brew, and a couple of other ones in North Little Rock, Darkside Coffee. There's a new coffee shop in Sherwood. It hasn't opened yet, Coffee 1677. From 1677 perspective, their competitors, hands down, are Starbucks, Darkside, 7 Brew. And there's 2 7 Brews opening on JFK right now. They're being built. So 1677 has to set themselves apart. And so far, they're not fully open yet, but so far it looks like their differences are the type of roasting that they do, the type of food offerings that they have, and they're really digging into we are local and are supporting local and selling local things. There's a little bit more to it, and I don't have it all figured out because I haven't shopped them yet, but just from a distance, it also seems that they're selling themselves as a higher quality product. I don't know that for sure, but you can't argue that we already know who their competitors are. So they've got to figure out what sets them apart. And that seems to be what is setting them apart. We'll know more in the next few months as they fully get open. So do your competitor analysis first, and then sit back and go, okay, they sell the same things or mostly the same things that I do. What makes me different? What is it that makes you different? Now, for those of you that are automatically saying, I'm going to sell it cheaper, don't sell it so cheap that you can't replace the item that you sold. So if I've got a bottle of water here, let's say you're going to be a water bottle distributor, okay? Let's pretend that you buy every bottle of water for $1. you would need to sell it for at least $2 to be able to make enough to buy another bottle to sell again. Selling it for $1.50 means you're eventually going to run out of stock and not be able to replace all of them. Forget that you haven't actually made enough money to pay yourself. So don't always just go in the, I'm going to be cheaper. Okay? So, competitor analysis, then do your competitive advantage. Next week is Thanksgiving. I am using that week as a makeup week. So if you have something that you have not turned in yet, please take that time to do so. All makeup week, not going to question. Okay? Not questioning you. You don't have to explain. No questions asked. Next week is makeup week. So use your Thanksgiving break wisely. A lot of us will work extra because we're not going to be in school so much. Some of us will have some time off. If you are able to fit in some time, please prioritize it in a way that at least give you some time to get caught up if you need it. Outside of that, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Holler if you need me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.